throwing the ball out of the stadium list.
Yeah,
I'm on
so
a lot
let's
of
talk
lists.
about that. That was kind of a flex by you.
Yeah.
But you do that a lot, right?
I don't want. Yeah, I do that a lot, just not in a game.
Yeah.
Right. That was the flex part where you're like, look at me, strong man. Throw it.
That was actually nowhere close to my max distance. I think I threw it like
Of course
probably
not.
from 10 feet behind the mounds. And I think it's 410 in Kaufman, so it must have been like a 340-foot throw or something like that, 330-foot throw. But I've been out to 400 before, so.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
400. So wait, when you do that, do you think that played a part in you getting traded? It's 2 days later.
How much can I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It looks like I asked a good question.
Yeah. It might have.
Yeah.
Obviously, any information you have going into the deadline plays a part in
Right.
decisions that are being made and emotions that are had right then.
Right. Right. Okay. So maybe that had a part because it was 2 days later. You never.
Yeah.
That was your last start.
That
for the Indians.
that was my last start. Yeah.
Your
Last throw I
for
made
the
as an
Indians.
Indian. Yeah.
But the Reds probably saw that and they were like, "That was cool as shit."
Yeah,
Well,
that was badass.
mind you, at the time that it was going on, well, not like at that time, specifically on like that Sunday, but when I got traded, Puig was in that same trade, and he was involved in that Amir Garrett Pirates brawl.
Yes, which was awesome.
Yeah. So we have, I'm getting traded to the Reds. Puig has been traded to the Indians, but is currently brawling with the Pirates. And I think the Reds Twitter came out and just said the tweet was, "A lot's going on right now."
Yeah. And then didn't you go back to the Indians games after you'd been traded?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So for people that don't know about kind of how a trade works, I have Momentum made a video for me, my media company, of kind of the behind the scenes of it. But there's a lot of stuff you have to do when you get traded. You got to clean your locker out. You got to talk to the media usually. There's a lot of things that go on. You tip the clubbies, you say bye to everybody, all this different stuff, right? So I found out that I got traded at like 11 o'clock at night, and I got to pack my entire apartment up, get my stuff. I want to get to the Reds as soon as possible, join the team. So I was asked that night not to talk to the media because it wasn't technically official yet until all the physicals cleared and stuff like that. So I decided I was going to talk to the media the next day. So I didn't bother to pack up my locker or anything. I just went home, packed up my apartment, and I was going to come back the next day to pack up my locker. So I did, came back in the morning, packed up my locker. But when I came back, in the rush of everything, I forgot my checkbook. So I couldn't tip the clubbies, couldn't take care of the people that were,
it's
write checks?
2019, right?
Yeah, I still write checks.
All right,
That's
got it. Just wanted to make
You
sure.
were gonna tip the clubhouse guys with checks.
that's always what I do. Yeah.
Honestly, that's a shock. You seem like a Bitcoin guy.
Yeah.
Monero.
Oh, Monero?
What's
Is that an
that? That
altcoin?
seems-
Yeah, different.
Have you heard of Bitcoin 2 Gen?
I have not.
I'll tell you about it after the interview.
Okay.
All
Sweet.
right, but keep going.
Yeah, so I go back in the morning, don't have my checkbook, clean out my entire locker, but I made sure to get there before anyone was there, so I didn't have to I wasn't in the way of any of the new guys coming in or whatever the case is. So go back home, and I still hadn't talked to the media because they weren't there when I got there, so I was supposed to come back. My media director asked me to come back closer to game time when all the media was there to talk to the media. So I come back and stand in the hallway outside of the clubhouse. Never actually went in and gave the head clubby Tony checks to distribute to everybody and thanked him and stuff like that. And then went to talk to the media, did the whole media scrum. The game was going on. Mm-hmm. And so after that, I was like, I've never actually seen a game in Progressive. I've never been in the third deck.
Right.
I've never walked around the stadium. While I'm here, before I leave, I might as well just go see what it's like as a fan because I've never done that before, And so that's what I did. I went up to the third deck, walked around, went out to the bridge and the home run porch, and just kind of checked out like an inning and a half of the game just for novelty's sake, right? And then it got blown up, and someone snapped a picture of me, and it kind of went viral on Twitter, and people had all their different opinions. But yeah, that was the story behind it.
That's kind of cool. I mean, you never think a guy doesn't, pitcher or player doesn't get to watch the game from the stands. Why not check it out?
Yeah, I'd never been to a game,
right?
An MLB game while I've been a player because we're in the dugout. But
did you buy anything? Did you buy beer?
No. Actually,
Did you buy a Trevor Bauer jersey just so you could take one for the road?
Yeah.